world's greatest fry cook do this? Could the world's greatest fry cook do this?
Noisy, noisy, noisy. Tattoo? Tattoo? Please.
有限どこにいるの？
CeeLo killed this shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
All right. Welcome back to another stream. All right, so I gotta talk about this. What's going on with my TikTok? Okay, so all right, hold on. I'll show you in a second. All right, there you go. You see this? I don't know what's going on with my TikTok. I think I might be shadow banned. And I don't know why, but I think I am. Because I posted 2 TikToks. 2. One that has 0 views in the last couple of hours. Well, yeah, the last couple of hours or 1 hour ago. I posted this TikTok like 4 times. I deleted it. Well, yeah, I deleted it, then posted it again. About this TikTok is obviously about the AFC Championship game, and I posted one about the NFC Championship game, and it says that there's a community guidelines violation, and I don't understand what I did wrong. It's basically the same TikTok as this one. Like, I don't understand what I did wrong. Like, I know I didn't say anything crazy. I know I didn't show anything crazy. Like what did I do? I don't understand why is this happening? Like, I posted 2 TikToks and it's getting 0 views. And it's not letting me post it on Instagram either. Like, I just don't know what's going on. I'm assuming that I'm shadow banned. Like, I don't know, man. TikTok is just on some crazy stuff today. I don't know what's going on with TikTok, but it is what it is. And hopefully things can go back to normal. If not, dude. If not, I may need to make a new account. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to just restart and, just start all over. Because, like, this is my dream job for me. Like, that would suck if everything doesn't, work out. That would just be, dude, that would just, how do I say this? I wouldn't say I'm depressed or say, like, it would take a toll on me, but I would just be extremely disappointed if this content creation stuff doesn't work out. Like, I would be extremely disappointed. But anyways, I'm assuming that everything will get sorted out and everything will be back to normal. But anyways, Snarp uploaded, MPG uploaded as usual. Gonna react to that.
But I am not gonna
react to this video. So I heard about this. I haven't watched the clip of Dabo Swinney, ranting and accusing the Ole Miss head coach Pete Nakos of tampering. That's what's the clip about. But yeah, let's see what's going on. The Dabo Swinney situation is crazy. All right, let's check it out.
But I am not going to let someone just flat out tamper with my program. If you tamper with my players, I'm going to turn you in. It's just that simple.
Whether you like it or not, and I'm not saying I like it, this is college football in the Big 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope all of you having a great Saturday. Hope all of you having a great weekend. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. And man, oh man, do we have some drama to talk about in the college football world. And guess who it involves? The man, the myth, the legend himself, Dabo the Dinosaur. Clap it up. Everybody give him a nice round of applause. The Dabo Dinosaur has found his way back into the news. And, well, I was about to say it's not football related, but it sort of is. You'll see what I'm talking about. It doesn't have anything to do with this year's team and what happened on the field. It has everything to do with recruiting, the transfer portal, and NIL, but also tampering. It's a hot mess. Do want to throw this in there? I told you guys I'd keep you updated on the weather situation in northern Alabama. We got nothing. Okay, well, I said we got nothing. We got a little bit of freezing rain, but all in all, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, we just didn't get much here in South Carolina. We just did not get much. The hype, all week, the hype about getting a winter storm or ice storm. And all we got was a little bit of snow and some ice on the roads, or excuse me, snow on the roads. That was basically it.
Some other places get it much worse. So let me know in the comment section, wherever you live, it can be in the southeast or anywhere, how bad this storm affected you. Did you get some freezing rain? Did you get some sleet? Did you get 12 inches of snow? They were saying earlier in the week that some places were going to get 2 feet of snow. Come to find out, they didn't get anything. But let's get into this football stuff, shall we? Because we got a lot to talk about with Dabo. So yesterday, he went on this huge outburst. I've watched all the video clips. I've read all the articles, so you don't got to do any of that. You know me. I'm going to dumb this down and show you what you need to see. We're going to touch on the important stuff. It involves the player, linebacker, Luke Farrelly. He transferred from California to Clemson recently. And this isn't a situation where he committed to Clemson and then changed his mind. He's like, no. I want to go to Ole Miss. Oh, by the way, they play in all this. I'll get to that in just a second. He was enrolled at Clemson. He was taking classes. He was already working out with the team. Dabo Swinney thought that was a done deal, so they started recruiting other players. And then out of nowhere, he joins Ole Miss. And Dabo's like, wait, what's going on? I already had this recruit locked in. He's a done deal. He's on campus. He's working out with us. He's on the team, and now he's leaving? He was here for a week. He was sold on Clemson. He told me he wanted to be here. So what's going on? To make a very, 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 very long story short, tampering went on. That's it. But, you know, I'm going to give you the details of all of this. But I do want you to have some context so you know what we're about to get into. Luke Farrelly, he left Clemson to go to Ole Miss for pretty much more money. That's it. I'm not faulting the kid for chasing money. Y'all know my stance on it. You got to do what you got to do. Everybody's situation, it's different. Money's very important. And if you're going to start at Clemson or Ole Miss, you might as well try to make the most amount of money you can. I'm not going to blame the guy. And from what I've seen up until this point.
So Ole Miss offered him a bag, and he just decided to go to Ole Miss immediately.
Because I've been researching this situation ever since last night. Nobody's blaming Luke Farrelly in any of this at all. This is between Ole Miss, Dabo Swinney, and Clemson, and the GMs, and just everybody involved with the athletic department. With all that going on, in yesterday afternoon's press conference, Dabo Swinney, he calls out Ole Miss and Pete Golden. Flat out calls him out and says, you're not going to tamper with my team, and if anyone else tampers with my team, I'm going to turn you in. I will address all that at the end of this video. I'll give you my thoughts on it, but let me show you the video because it is very long. And I'm not showing you all of it because this entire press conference, how long was it? It was like, I don't know, 45 minutes, something like that. Your boy Matt did the dirty work. I watched it all. A lot of it's boring. I'm just going to try to show you the important clips.
Today is to just provide a little bit of clarity, a little bit of context as to what happened. Kid goes in the portal. We reach out. He's interested. Comes and visits Clemson. Says this is where he wants to go, and we sign him. He moves to Clemson. Again, rents an apartment, buys a car, goes to class for a week.
Rents apartment, buys a car, goes to class for a week.
Trains, team meeting, position meetings, writes out his goals for the semester, like full.
He was in meetings, all of that, dude, and just left.
Blown, like, let's Clemson student, like we're rolling. And then on Wednesday, January 14th at 9:49 p.m., the agent, Ryan Williams, calls Jordan Sorrells. And during that conversation, Ryan conveys that Ole Miss has been coming hard after Luke. Sorrells confirmed, he went with the agent, he said, are you talking about the same Luke that's been enrolled, enrolled at Clemson, that's been in class, that's moved here, that's signed with Clemson? And the agent assured him, yes, the same one.
So at this point in time in our story, to dumb this down, Ole Miss, they've started contacting Luke Farrelly. Yet again, why is this a big deal? Because he is already signed with Clemson. He's already enrolled. At this point in time as well, Clemson, they've been made aware of it. And everyone's saying, hey, I just want you to keep your eyes on this because Ole Miss is trying to steal your player.
And so I told Sorrells, I directed Sorrells, hey, you reach, I don't know. I said, who's their GM? He said his name is Austin Thomas. I said, will you reach out to their GM? He said he knows him. And I said, listen, this guy has been a head coach for 4 weeks. I said, you reach out to the GM. I'm going to give him some grace. And you let him know that we know what's going on, all right? And if he doesn't cease communication, I'm going to turn him in. And so I really thought that would be the end of it, but it wasn't. So
what happened there? And I know some of you may understand what's going on, but I'm really trying to dumb this down because it's so much information and it can be confusing. Clemson reaches out to Ole Miss and says, hey, if y'all don't stop this, we're going to turn you in, so you better stop. And Ole Miss pretty much puts up the middle finger and says, yeah, F you, buddy. We don't care what you got to say.
The GM assured Jordan that he had communicated to the agent that he wanted no part of this and that his relationship with Jordan was more important to him than Luke Farrelly. But that Pete Golding just does what he does, quote, unquote.
That right there is really interesting to me. So the GM for Ole Miss is saying, look, I don't want to ruin our relationship talking to Clemson's GM. I like you, man, and it's not worth burning a bridge over just one football player. However, I don't have any say-so in this. It's Pete Golding. And as Dabo Swinney just said, Pete Golding's going to do what he wants to do. I can't control him. So this isn't even a situation where the higher-ups, per se, at Ole Miss can step in and stop Pete Golding from doing it. Pete Golding, he's going to do whatever he wants.
He confirmed, the agent confirmed, that head coach Pete Golding had continued to communicate with Luke and had raised the offer once again. Jordan asked to have Luke to give us the text messages that he had received from Coach Golding, but the agent was hesitant to do that because he didn't want to burn any bridges with Ole Miss, as you never know what will happen down the road. However, the agent communicated that if we were to add a second year at $1 million to the already agreed upon deal with Luke, then they would gladly give us whatever we need in order to turn Ole Miss in. Which Jordan appropriately said, no, we're not doing that.
This is where Clemson's now stepping in and they're standing up to Luke Farrelly and his agent saying, no, we're not giving you an extra $1 million because here's what's on the table for those of you who don't know. Ole Miss is saying we'll give you $2 million for 2 years, and Clemson right now is only giving them a 1-year deal. So he wanted a guaranteed 2-year contract. And Luke's agent was saying, look, Clemson, if you give us this guaranteed deal, we'll give you all the text messages and everything we have about Ole Miss, and you can turn them into the NCAA. But Clemson said, no, we're not doing that.
At 4:40, Sorrells and Coach Allen arrived at Luke's apartment. Luke was in the driveway when they got there. His immediate response was, I'm going to Ole Miss. Once I got word of all this at 4:15 that he was going over there trying to go in the portal, I immediately called our AD, Graham Neff. I also called Commissioner Phillips. He also called the SEC commissioner and others. So, you know, this is obviously a crazy time. We turned everything in to the NCAA. And I'm just going to just say this. This is like there's tampering and then there's blatant tampering. You know, tampering 101 is when you're talking to kids who aren't in the portal. Tampering 201 is when you've already negotiated the deal with the kids not in the portal. Tampering 301 is when you got a kid.
Oh, man, you can tell he is pissed off. Clearly pissed off about this.
Who's gone in the portal, signed somewhere, moved there, gone to classes, and you're texting them while they're in class. That's like a whole nother level of tampering. And it's
while in class. Crazy. And you know what? As much as, like, I hate Clemson. You know, I'm a Gamecocks fan, and I hate Clemson. But I have to be honest here. Like, Sweeney, he's valid for being this is a valid response. Like, he's like I think Sweeney's in the right here. Like this is messed up. It is. Like all this tampering stuff is it's messed up. Like texting a player while in class, and contacting a player who already transferred, already enrolled in classes, and has his own apartment, has everything ready. Well, not ready, but he already has that stuff. And now you contact him, offer him some money, and now he's going to Ole Miss. Yeah, it's Dabo, he definitely has a right to be pissed off.
Total hypocrisy, because all this is going on while they, on the other side, are trying to fight their defensive end from going in the portal. They have accused publicly others of tampering with their roster and their players while they are over here tampering. But I am not going to let...
Wait, so Ole Miss was complaining about tampering before? They did talk about tampering before, and now they're doing it to Clemson? That's crazy.
Someone just flat out tamper with my program. If you tamper with my players, I'm going to turn you in. It's just that simple.
All right, look, I'm going to cut it off there. That's all you need to know. Long story short, Farrelly, he enters the portal. He takes a deal at Ole Miss. And yeah, he's gone. Everyone's going to have their mixed opinions about this, their mixed feelings. And for me, it is relatively simple. And this may be an unpopular take, but I just simply do not care that Ole Miss did this. I don't care that Ole Miss did this. You know why? I've been saying this for 3 to 4 years on the channel. Tampering is going on everywhere. So just because Dabo Swinney is making such a big deal about this, and look, rightfully so, he's calling it out. But it doesn't change my stance on it. I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for Clemson because it's happening everywhere. He brought it up in the interview. Ole Miss is dealing with it where, heck, all these Ole Miss players, you don't think Lane Kiffin's tampering with them, bringing those guys over to LSU? It's happening to Ole Miss too. I've been saying this on the channel for years. I do not care about tampering. I could care less because everyone's doing it. Let me reiterate this. I'm not.
I see what Matt's saying. I see what he's saying, but what if that was your team? Like, what if how I need to come up with a good example. Like, what if a running back? Well, actually, hasn't this happened before with Alabama? Because that running back from North Carolina State, Hollywood Smothers, whatever his name is, Smothers, I think. Committed to Alabama, and then Texas offered him more money, and then he goes to Texas and no, it's not the same thing because I don't think that running back signed with Alabama. He just committed. Because committed and signed, that's different things. That's two, it's different. But what if? You know what? I'll shut up.
Saying that I'm disagreeing with Dabo Swinney. He's right on everything he touched on. We got to fix this. But as where it stands right now, it's not going to get fixed anytime soon. And crying and complaining is not going to solve anything. It's going to do nothing. I think what it really is, too, is I've just come to terms with reality that college football's more corrupt than it's ever been. Even when you couldn't pay players. Remember back in the day, that whole Reggie Bush scandal where they was giving him money under the table? People thought it was bad then. It's 15 times worse now. Look at this case, an example. But here's the funny thing about it. Clemson's not the only one who's dealing with this. Everybody's dealing with it. Tampering's happening to every single team out there in every single conference. It's just that Dabo Swinney is a bigger figure. He's got a more notable status, I guess we'd say. And so when he complains about it, it's going to get brought to a light more than if a group of 5 school complain about it. I've seen so many group of 5 head coaches complaining about it, but it doesn't get talked about because nobody cares about them. What I'm about to say next, it's a terrible thing to say. It really is. I understand this is a problem, but I also understand there's nothing we can do about it. And that's why I don't get hyped up over it anymore. That's why I don't get too rallied up. 3 to 4 years ago, I'd have been screaming saying, oh my gosh, this is terrible for the game. What are we doing? I just can't do it. I don't have the energy for it. I'm used to it. That's what it is. I'm used to it. I'm going to tell you what made me numb to it. The Jordan Addison situation. Y'all remember that? We covered it. What was that? Dang, was that 4 years ago? Won the Biletnikoff at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, they're not a legit team. They can't pay him money. And USC just completely tampers with him and says, hey, man, we'll give you $3 million if you come to USC. They wound up giving him a plane, too, or something, gave him a mansion. That was the biggest tampering thing of all.
A plane and a mansion. So they gave him a bag, a plane, and a plane to USC, and then a mansion to live. That is crazy. And I think that was before the NIL era, I think.
Tom, but that's when I knew. I was like, yep, college football's cooked. So this, compared to the Jordan Addison situation that happened 3 to 4 years ago, this is nothing. Don't get me twisted. It's still bad. It's really bad, but I'm just numb to it at this point. And it's sad. I feel that way. It really is. But let me ask you a question. Are any of you shocked by this? Some of you have to feel the same way as me, right? You're just kind of like, okay, really. This ain't even that big of a deal. We've seen crazier stuff than this before. We have. Whether you like it or not, and I'm not saying I like it, this is college football in the Big 2026. Get used to it. That's all I'm going to say. As far as it goes for Dabo Swinney, he's a professional crier, but this one's actually a legit and valid reason. So
yeah, it's legit and valid to crash out over this situation. That's what I was trying to say. Dude, like sometimes when I speak in front of a camera, well, actually most of the time when I speak in front of a camera, I don't know. I just feel it's similar to when a player, like a football player's, plays well in practice, but when it's time to play in the game, he just pisses himself. That's what I'm like most of the time when I'm speaking in front of a camera. It's crazy.
Shout out to him. My stance on him hasn't changed either. He's still a dinosaur, and he should have been fired 3 or 4 years ago. Let me know your thoughts down below. But there.
Yeah, I agree. It is a valid crash out, but that's the modern era of college football. All right, let's see what the comment section is saying. Oh, it's happening everywhere, so we should just deal with it. Crap take. Oh, that's what I tried to say. Like, imagine if it was Alabama. Yeah, that's what I was trying to bring up. The Hollywood Smothers situation. Like, what if this happened to Alabama? He would have been crashing out. Oh, man, they're cooking Matt for this take, dude. Said one of the sorriest takes I've ever heard. Yo, they're cooking Matt for this video, man. All right, so got a little bit of some streamer drama going on. got a little bit of streamer drama. You know, sometimes it can be entertaining. Gigi exposed Kai Cenat, who is by the way Kai's ex-girlfriend.
Before Kai, I was getting, like, I've been told y'all this. Y'all done came out.
Hold on, it's getting warm in here. Let me turn on the fan.
Said that I done cheated on him with NBA YoungBoy. Who the laughs at their friend going through a breakup? Or who the gets excited behind their friend going through a breakup? But then I thought about it. Every friend that laughed or got excited was on my Deshae. Why the are you saying anything?
Recently, Kai Cenat's ex, Gigi, has gone on the internet and exposed Kai. Well, mainly Kai Cenat's friends and the other people around them and how they were acting during and before the relationship, pointing out people like Deshae Frost, Dez, and even his assistant Bree, calling them all weird, and even going after claims of her apparently being a clout chaser and using Kai Cenat for his money. And originally, when I first recorded this video, I just was breaking down everything that she said, but as of 4 a.m. in the morning, Kai Cenat's assistant Bree has dropped multiple screenshots and videos proving some of the claims that Gigi apparently made wrong. But we're going to dive into all of that. In order to do that though, we have to start from the very beginning. Who even are any of these people and how do we get here in the first place?
A lot of y'all assume a lot and y'all may see things that may not be true. You feel what I'm saying? While I was going, y'all seeing a whole lot of and taking it and running with it that may not be true. And I feel like in order to respect me, you gotta respect, you got me.
Kai Cenat, your streamer's favorite streamer, needs no real introduction, but in case you actually have never heard of him, he is the peak when it comes to streaming. Someone who is very well known, reached heights that no one has ever done before, and has recently even stepped away from the internet after fulfilling so many goals that it's kind of hard to think of what's next. And even with his time being away from online stuff, he still finds a way to be inside of controversy purely because of the people he's around. And in this particular instance, it's because of his girlfriend. Well, ex-girlfriend now, as even their breakup was pretty muddy and made front pages because she allegedly cheated on Kai Cenat with NBA YoungBoy. There are some rumors going around that Kai Cenat's girlfriend Gigi is cheating on him with NBA YoungBoy via DJ Academics on his live stream. This was said with no clip attached, no real proof, no real anything. But this did not stop anybody from attacking and hating on Gigi, and the internet already didn't like her that much because of old clips that had resurfaced of her talking about her ideal person to be with and it not being Kai Cenat.
You could like build.
Alright, we've seen it before. It's just her just describing a guy that is nothing like Kai Cenat.
Story basically confirming that he has broken up with Gigi and he apparently doesn't want to get with any girl anymore. I'm single. I will never be in another relationship again. And I'd be lying to you if I told you most of the internet's reaction was mixed in any way, shape, or form, because a lot of people acted like this Rakai clip over here of them basically saying thank God that she is finally out of Kai Cenat's life, from his assistant to friends to basically any and everybody around him.
They broken up, so Gigi, why play my mans like that?
When a lot of people saw this, they basically thought it was him confirming the rumors, but at no point in time did he ever say what the reason was for, why he ended up breaking up with her, or anything of the sort. He just left it up to speculation, and with that most recent tweet being about the relationship, a lot of people were just pointing the finger at that. And because of that, a bunch of people had went online and were accusing Gigi of crazy things, saying that she was a gold digger, saying that she was this and that, but at no point in time did Kai really have an input. Even with that being the case, she decided to post on her story going off on the people that were saying stuff about her. I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off a fake Twitter post is insane. I've never cheated on him, and you know that. I have never dealt with that man. Play that sympathetic role somewhere else, please. She basically came online pointing the finger at Kai as if he's the one that started the rumors and was somebody that was contributing to it, and that really wasn't the case. All he did was post on his Twitter and Instagram story revealing to
Kai, he didn't do anything. All he said was he's single and he'll never be in a relationship again. which probably he doesn't mean that. He probably doesn't mean that he will never be in a relationship again, because he probably will find a celebrity or probably get with a foreign chick. I don't know.
Everyone that he is now single. But after all of this that went down at the end of last month, people just thought this was going to be the end of Kai Cenat and Gigi. They weren't going to talk about each other. Kai was going to move on with his life and she was going to move on with her life. But of course that couldn't be the case, because we're here today with her going on a YouTube video, not really exposing Kai Cenat, but exposing things with inside the relationship, even the people around Kai that she claims are fake.
I see his friends laughing and thinking cute, thinking cool. Who the fuck laughs at their friend going through a breakup? Or who the gets excited behind their friend going through a breakup? But then I thought about it. Every friend that laughed or got excited was that was on my Deshae. Why the are you saying anything? I seen the clip where Deshae was like, oh, I was never a fan of Kai and Gigi. Kai needs to da 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 da. Of course you weren't a fan, my heart, because you wanted to be my. Like, when me and Kai first got together, Deshae was calling and texting Kai like, oh, that's a little girl, you like her, like nah, bruh, I don't think you should her. But was the man trying to with me? Mind you, me and his sister were best friends from when we were like 13, 14 years old.
I heard about this, but wait, hold on. Let me
pause the video. Until 21. Deshae had been trying to with me since I was like 13, 14 years old, since I met them.
Deshae Freaky Frost. Now, if you've been around this channel long enough, you already know how I feel about Deshae and his freaky ways, so this honestly doesn't surprise me in the slightest. If there's an extra piece of really curvy driftwood, I believe he would try and talk to that as well. And during the time she's talking about, currently she's around 21, 22, so when she was 13, Deshae would have been around 17 to like 16, around that age range, which I guess they are still minors technically, but to me that is very weird behavior. I don't think a 17-year-old should be interacting with anybody that's 13, 14, but I guess that's just me. Maybe Deshae thinks differently. Well, obviously he does by her testimony of this. But honestly, not unexpected, because this is Freaky Frost we're talking about, so it's not surprising to anybody that he tried to interact with any girl, regardless if they were family, friend of his sisters, or friends of anybody else's. But the person that got people genuinely surprised was apparently Des sliding into her DMs and even trying to get with her after breaking up with Kai Cenat.
And Des, you thought it was so funny, thought it was so cool, thought it was so cute, right? You were so happy that your friend is now not in a relationship. But Des, you also were trying to with me. Once I caught you on my page liking my the other day, I then went to your page, went to go DM you and tell you about yourself until I came across the DMs you have been sending me since 2021. Des, DTB Des goes to page. Cool. Mind you, Des was liking my on, what day is this? January 16th. Today's January 20th. This was 4 days.
Okay, yeah, that is kind of weird. Why would he like a post from Kai's ex-girlfriend like that? That is kind of weird.
Ago. You are so epic. I don't know what that emoji's supposed to mean, y'all.
Okay, I don't understand the point of well, because Des, he could have said, oh, I want to let you know, like, hold on, let me start all over. While Kai and her were dating, how come Des didn't say, oh, you know, I want to let you know that I slid in your girl's DMs like 4 years ago? I don't know. That might be kind of weird, but still, that was years ago.
No, I don't know, but I know it don't mean nothing. Just friendly heart emoji. You're so perfect. I'm coming. Am I gonna be able to see you? This was in 2021 when I first started with Kai, and he did some that really bothered me, and I stopped with him. As soon as I stopped with him,
definitely some capital S DMs, just saying, oh, you're so epic. You're so, you're perfect.
Was DMing my friend, telling my friend that you want.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with finding a girl attractive, of course, but just saying all that in her DMs is just yeah, that's too much. I mean, I wouldn't DM a girl anyways, but that's a little too. Well, who am I to say that? Because I never asked out a girl anyways. So who cares what I have to say?
With me, not knowing by the time you were DMing her, me and Kai hadn't already made up and came back together.
Now, the situation with Dez definitely hits harder because that's Kai Cenat's closer friend coming from New York. And the fact that he would be over here DMing her friend to see if he can get with her, when he knows that her and Kai are supposed to be together, is pretty odd and weird behavior. And with the DMs from 2021, a lot of people are only putting that out because of the age gap again, with Dez being around 19 to 20 and her being 17, 16, around that age. And a bunch of people are pointing the finger at Dez, saying that he is fake to Kai, he's not a real friend of Kai's. That's definitely not behavior that a real friend would go and do. But she didn't stop there. She also addressed some rumors of people calling her a gold digger.
Before Kai, I was getting, like, I been told y'all this, been going on. Why the fuck would I get in a relationship with somebody and then not want I've been already getting before I was with him? Y'all don't want to know the type of cars I was asking for my sweet 16. Like, I was a 16-year-old.
Oh, okay, so she's used to getting pretty much everything she wanted. That's why she was asking Kai for G-Wagons and designers, and all those expensive shoes and all that crap. Because she's used to getting what she wants. Most of the time, like growing up, I'm assuming most of the time she's never been told no. I mean, she hasn't been told no for most of the time. She probably got everything she wanted. Well, I wouldn't say everything, but she got a lot of things that she wanted growing up. That's what I'm assuming.
Driving a Benz. I was a 14, 15-year-old driving my parents' luxury cars to school. Y'all don't know me. Like, if I ask my person, that's between me and my. As soon as we will put y'all in our business a little bit, y'all would take that and just run with it like I ain't never had before. No, I been having, I been getting. Like,
now, don't get me wrong, if you still have a luxurious lifestyle before Kai Cenat, that's all fine and dandy, and if you had one before him, that's also great. That's even better, actually. But you can't sit here and lie and act like her life wouldn't be elevated by being with him. He was at his prime, at the top of the game. Again, one of the biggest streamers out, doing collaborations that people could only dream of. So being around him by proxy is not only going to elevate her, but also just her career in general.
Yeah, like, exactly. She was blessed to be with a guy like Kai. She was. Like, she was dating one of the biggest streamers in the world and one of the richest guys. And like I said, one of the biggest streamers in the world. That could give that could give her a lot of things in life.
That makes her a gold digger, but just saying that's why a lot of people would think that, because you are going to gain by just being around him. And another reason that a lot,
and also giving her free clout.
a lot of people are pointing the finger at her saying that she's a gold digger is because of a clip that came out from her video vlog of her asking Kai Cenat for certain things on Christmas that were all luxurious, expensive items.
Okay, I know it seems like a lot, but you're Santa Claus and you get people stuff. Like, come on. Okay, so this is my number one gift. G-Wagon, black, pink interior.
Yeah, she's asking for all of that. And they were, excuse me, dude, I'm sorry, but she was asking for all of that when they only been dating for a year. They didn't even get married at all. They were just only dating for like a year, and she's asking for all that for Christmas. Well, she was asking all that for Christmas. Insane.
It's very detailed. I just feel like, you know, for safety reasons, I did want a pink outside, but for safety reasons, I just feel like maybe it should be pink in the inside. So I still get that pink vibe, and then just do black on the outside and black out the windows, tint it up, you know, like that. Or we can go BMW X6 M Competition. Really nice car as well.
Personally, I feel like a lot of people were overreacting when that clip originally came out anyway, because that is just them making content. And that is them doing something that they think will make a good video. And even Gigi addressed this because she knew a lot of hate came after that video went out, that it was apparently Kai Cenat's idea in the first place to even do all that stuff, and at the end of the day it was just meant to be a joke. But because a bunch of people were accusing her of being a gold digger and she had to clear up all those rumors, she decided to point the finger at some other people and accuse them of actually using Kai, and that happened to be the Clover Boys.
Not only has this bought 2 cribs and furnished both cribs, y'all just got bust down for the Mafia-thon. Y'all all just got a really nice chain for the Mafia-thon. But when I'm out buying APs for his birthday, where the fuck were y'all? I didn't see y'all at the dinner. Y'all ain't get no gift. He ain't get from y'all. But I'm the parasite. But I'm draining him. It's me. Y'all are men at the end of the day, and he's another man that is doing all of this for men. But y'all can't accumulate a couple dollars and at least get him a book y'all see like to read.
If accusations like this are pretty true, it just adds more fuel on the fire of hate that the Clover Boys currently have, because a lot of people have already pointed out that certain people who are part of this group bring bad PR to Kai, seem pretty ungrateful, and really aren't there to make good content, but seem like they are just there to leech off of him. So with her providing more insight into what's going on in that Clover Boy scenario, it makes a lot of people question how genuine a friendship certain people in that group actually have with Kai. But again, she doesn't stop there. She even has one more claim, which is the entire cheating allegations that were rumored to be the whole reason as to why they broke up in the first place.
Y'all done came out and said that I done cheated on him with NBA Youngboy. I done cheated on him with Youngboy. Then it went to Youngboy bought the G-Wagon. Then it went to she's pregnant with his baby. So many different things, but I don't even know this man. I don't know Youngboy. First of all, y'all even putting me in a situation with a married man is so disrespectful. Like, I don't know what Youngboy and his wife or what Youngboy and his family do or how they move, but I know how Gabrielle move. Gabrielle ain't dealing with no wife. Mind you, I've always said I'm not ready for kids and I'm not dealing with no with kids. I'm sorry. Like, my first has to be your first. Why the fuck would I step out on my boyfriend who don't have half the going on? No disrespect to him or his family, but that this man got going on. Why the fuck would I go mess with a man who has what? I don't know, 20 kids, 15 baby mamas, and a wife? The way y'all are trying to make me seem like I'm just this dog, I thought that was gonna be my husband.
Since this was the main crutch as to why everybody thought her and Kai had broken up, of course she had to address it in her recent video, but there was nothing to really address because no one had proof of anything and no one really said anything. Kai Cenat at no point in time when he originally came out and said he had broke up with Gigi gave a reason as to why. He had just broken up with her and said he wasn't going to get into another relationship. Gigi, on the other hand, did go on the internet and try to dispel those rumors, saying that they never happened, even claimed that Kai Cenat was feeding into it, when in all reality no one was feeding into anything, because these specific rumors came from a random Twitter page that even Academics himself has a clip dispelling, because there was no real truth or even type of validity behind anything that was being said there.
Rumors going around that Kai Cenat's girlfriend Gigi is cheating on him with NBA Youngboy via DJ Academics on his live stream. Here's the thing, chat. This is not true. I just want to tell y'all this, man. I know all y'all be loving Kai and whatever, and this is why I realized, like, me and Kai, we've talked, not recently, but like we've talked multiple times, just offline. That, man, when y'all love, y'all be just attacking other no matter what. And this is when I realized, I keep telling y'all this one thing I always say: it's better to be liked than to be right. Bro, how y'all read a headline that says Academics reported that Kai Cenat's girlfriend Gigi is cheating on him with Youngboy, and I said it on a live stream that I stream to 15,000 people every night. 15,000 people. and there's not one video clip of me saying it.
So she did have to get on the internet and dispel all of these rumors. There was no real rumors to begin with because there was no real validity to anything that was being said. Everybody speaking on the situation, from academics who even reportedly reported on this, said that he has no idea what this is actually talking about. So it was genuinely baffling that in her video she even had to bring it up and talk about it, but because of how the internet is, of course she had to address it. And most of the things that she said in that video were again just attacking more of Kai Cenat's friends, saying that they were fake. A lot more clearing up of how she is not a gold digger and doesn't want to use them for money. But one big thing that actually stood out to a lot of people as well is when she called out Kai Cenat's assistant Bree.
Now, as for Brianna, the assistant, bring your to the front. I done had to check this too many times. I hate a bitch that can't keep her nose out of other people's business, that don't know her place. Brianna ain't trash, but that BBL you hiding up under all them fucking clothes, you wide back. Like, why the do you insert yourself in our relationship so much? I done so just do your job. It's your job to bring zebras and horses in the room. Why are you inserting yourself in my relationship? I'm not one of these little bitches before. I don't know what relationship y'all got to where you feel like you're so inserted in his love life. That's not your place. You want to be with him so bad. One time me and him got into it. So we get into it one time. She texts him like, oh, we're going to get through this like we always do. If somebody loved you, they would da 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 da. I didn't know being an emotional support animal was a guy requirement on your job application.
Now, I'm not going to show every clip, but that was the main stuff. Her apparently inserting herself into Gigi and Kai's relationship. Her apparently overstepping her boundaries when stuff was going on and Gigi and Kai were having problems. Along with throughout that video, I'm not going to show every clip, but she was apparently even getting more and more upset as she talked about Brianna. She would randomly be going on about stuff that she wants to do for Kai or that stuff that happened between her and Kai. And then once Brianna's name was mentioned, she would go on a quite small tangent talking about how much she doesn't like her, how disrespectful she is, and how she is this, and that, and looks like this, and that. The genuine disdain that she has for her is pretty insane and pretty out of left field probably for most people. And because of that, Brianna ended up seeing these clips on Twitter and wanted to respond herself with some screenshots and receipts to some of the things that she had been saying throughout her entire video. Started working with Kai when he was 19 with no management. Of course, I treat him like my younger brother. It has become a part of my job to protect him from lying manipulators like this, whether it's business or personal. I don't care who has a problem with that. I sent him a supportive message after he found out you were talking to another boy on a Finsta and flirting behind his back for months, and then you try to rehearse.
Okay, so apparently it is true that she has been cheating.
A story with him to tell Kai. If you're gonna tell it, tell the whole story. There is a lot more outside of this that's not being said. I don't know how y'all are with your family or close friends when it comes to how people treat them, but we don't tolerate that over here. Should have just let things blow over, but oh well. With a video attached of the alleged story that was being rehearsed.
Did you say how much what?
That's what I bet.
What's your story? Tell me your story.
Bro, the story is having called. You was on the phone. You asked me if she had.
I called. He seen I called. He seen my name in your phone, so I called. You hadn't told me to ask you to call. Just say he asked you to call.
What if he got? What if he have? You know, in my call log, no, like it don't show that he said 3-way regular call because like, it's not a base sound. So, like.
No, but if I asked you to call, it don't say. It don't say like you have to start the call on the 3-way for it to say. But if I ask you, it'll just say me.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, after watching that video for the first time, because she dropped us all at 4 in the morning when I was already almost done with this video, love that for myself, I was genuinely surprised at what I was looking at, because there is no way that you just had this video being stockpiled and no one has seen it, no one has talked about it, and honestly, no one probably would have seen it if everybody just stayed silent and moved on with their lives. But Bree didn't stop there. She even pulled up Instagram receipts that a lot of people are alleging are fake or not. I'm not the Instagram receipt checker to know if they are, but I'm going to read them to you, but just take them with a grain of salt. And apparently these are two different instances of her allegedly cheating. I just can't do this anymore. You don't care about me. I tell you how I feel all the time. You just look over it. Coming to Vegas, seeing
Hey, so apparently this is this looks like a essay. This looks like an essay.
only for a day. You have your security telling me that I could leave it and I'm ready to go. I made up a whole lie to Kai just to be here with you. You come to see me, only stayed about 30 minutes. I asked you to stay the night. With me, you never even said you would. Just give me a kiss on the forehead and leave. LMAO, Contrail, we just don't need to talk. My feelings for you will never go away as long as I keep dealing with you. Then you're just playing in my face. I've been here for 2 days now. Today makes 2, and you only came by to see me once. But you've been out since 4 this morning because I seen you going live. Now, for anybody that's confused, the Contrail that's being talked about in these messages is not NBA Youngboy. It is actually another streamer, and with these messages being linked between Gigi and that apparent streamer, this is basically a calm before the storm is actually going to come. Because while Brianna might have been up to see all this stuff, a lot of other people that were accused, like Rakai, Dez, Deshae, some of those people aren't up to make responses yet to what Gigi has seen. So who knows what could possibly come out after everybody else gets a chance to react and see the things that she's actually saying. It's gonna be pretty crazy and actually unfortunate to certain parties involved, like Kai, because while Bree, his assistant, is speaking on it, and again she named people like his friends, and if they end up speaking on it, it's pretty unfortunate that they're bringing him into this drama when Gigi didn't really accuse him or say anything about him. But it might end up spiraling into something bad with her bringing out the craziest things that he might have done or that could have been said, all because people didn't want to just move on. And that's genuinely what should have probably happened. Everything doesn't need to be on the internet, and sometimes you just gotta let situations pass and move on with your life without trying to tell everyone or clarify or justify this and that, because no matter what you say, some people just are not going to be on your side. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do would be the comment section down below, because this video is unfortunately over. But if you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving it a like.
Okay, so all right, let's see what the comments are saying. Oh, you're so epic. Yeah, that is just so That's kind of a funny thing to say and to slide in a woman's DMs, saying you're so epic. You are so epic. Yo, that's a grown man, not an 8th grader. Dez is officially has the worst friend award. You are so epic. Alright, so he dropped another video about this whole situation.
Yo, stop bringing up Youngboy.
Alright, the Gigi situation got worse. Alright, let's go.
Yo, stop bringing up Youngboy. Let's talk real. Then I'm about to hit the audio up. It's Lil Baby's disposer.
And that's why I feel like, bro, asking you out is not on some where it was like, oh, I with you, I genuinely wanted to you. I with anybody. I flow with anybody. I'll flow with a hookah if it got legs.
I see why Kai can't see it the same no more. Wait, you're cheating on me? Not even with Lil Baby?
This entire Gigi situation has gotten blown out of proportion well before her response video, and it seems like it's getting even worse after she dropped her YouTube video, when we had people like Academics and the Shade Frost coming back and rebuttaling her on some of the points that she made, and even at one point where Kai having a statement. It's pretty wild and gets crazier the more you dive into it, but I don't want to yap too much, so we're gonna skip the entire intro and just dive into the first clip.
Okay, I was 20 years old. She was she was 17.
All right,
so I was
all this like look at what this dude's wearing, and he has this. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think he's taking this seriously.
Relationship at the time, but I was in my cheating era. Okay, I was cheating. So when I first heard about her or seen her, she brought her. I asked my sister, "Who is that?" She said Gigi. She had told me her age was 17. I said, okay, bet. It is okay. Because I promise you, Gigi cannot pull up any messages of her underage or any of that at that. I just met you. I didn't even meet you or say hi. I just seen you, and I told my sister that you look good. That's
Dude, I might just skip ahead because I don't think this guy's taking it seriously.
All I said. That's how far that. She told me your age, and she said you're young. That was it. She said I was trying to get with you while she was 13, 14, from 13 to 14. Which even that's a lie. Even if I was, that means I would be 16, 17. Mind you, that is a crazy difference, but I didn't even know who the you were when you were 13 or 14, man.
I'm gonna try my best to get through this part as unbiasedly as possible. Y'all know how I feel about Diddy Frost here, Freaky Frost, Mr. I'ma attack 'em all Frost. He is going after the claims that Gigi made, talking about he was trying to flirt with her, even though during the time when her and Kai were getting together, he had mentioned to Kai that she's actually a young girl, but at that same time was trying to get with her when she was even younger. And apparently, to his knowledge, he never tried to get with her or talk to her during the time when she was 13 or 14, which she herself even claimed wasn't the case. She just said she had met Brooklyn around that time and that he was trying to talk to her when she was 17 and he was 20. Now, technically, in the state of Georgia, she would not be considered underage when she is 17. Technically. That is still weird to me.
Oh, well, 17's age of consent in Georgia? I didn't know that.
I'm not gonna sit here and try and lie to y'all. That's odd. A 20-year-old talking to a 17-year-old, it definitely gonna get some glances and looks from me. And yet, the Shay, even in those clips, he was just talking about the age gap. He has another clip talking about him trying to flirt with her and doesn't even refute the claim, saying like, oh, I wasn't trying to flirt with her. No, it wasn't like that. He says he just flirts with anything, just admitting to his freaky nature.
And that's why I feel like, bro, asking you out there, not on some where it was like, I with you, I genuinely wanted to you. I with anybody. I flirt with anybody. I'll flirt with a hookah if it got legs. I'll flirt with a hookah if it got legs. I don't care. I wasn't trying to cuff you. I wasn't trying to be on your like what the fuck? Do you know who I am? I'm just Shay Frost. I'm easy. I'm easy. I flirted with somebody else the next day. I'm trying to make it. What the fuck? So don't try to make it seem like I was on your or I was on your and I wanted to do all this because I was jealous and all that. What the fuck? You got me up. That content. I did think you was kind of cute. I thought you was cute.
The Shay Frost is one of those people we don't need statements from. He actually would have done better if he just said a bunch of nothing or made cryptic tweets on Twitter talking about she lying.
He was just better off making tweets instead of just dressing up, wearing glasses, dressing up, and has a tie around his neck, and has like a board or whatever it's called, and goes live, and just, I don't know, dude. Like he just didn't need to do all that. That just shows. Like let me show you again. Like look at this. I don't think he's taking this seriously at all. It's just, it just looks so unserious to me. Like he was just better off literally just posting on X saying, oh, just defending himself.
No one is surprised he would sit there and flirt with an extra curvy piece of driftwood if he could. And I thought I was over-exaggerating. But apparently I was spot on, right on the money. And he is at no point in time realizing why people are finding this weird and why he has the monochrome of Diddy Frost. Because he's just proving to all of us why he is so freaky and why people look at him this way. I genuinely want to look at this as unbiased as possible. But the more clips you look at him talking, the less you get from anything that he is saying.
So that you can be able to get him alone and conquer and divide and conquer him.
Like, look at this. What is this? Why does he have to do all this? Why not just make a post on, or make a couple of posts on X defending yourself? He would have been better off doing that instead of just writing all this stuff on paper and wearing a dress shirt and putting a tie around your neck because he probably doesn't know how to tie a tie, and wearing glasses.
That's, you know who does that? The mother devil. The mother devil. YouTube video. Why are you putting more hate and exposing your man if you are trying to make sure your man's always there and in the best state? If you feel like he's depressed or going through all this, why are you trying to put this video out? And matter of fact, if this was so real, why the does your YouTube video got ads? How the I get hit with an ad on your video? If you want, I click on it, I get a State Farm ad. You trying to make money? You trying to make money. How you making money off your boyfriend's situation? How the f doing that? Or your ex situation? How you doing that?
I wish I was lying to you when I said these were honestly most of the clips. He was just trying to be more of an entertainer than actually bring out real points, especially when it came to the.
That's what I'm trying to say. He's just entertaining instead of, like, he's just trying to entertain his audience instead of just defending himself. Like, he was just better off going on X, making several posts about the situation instead of just wearing a dress shirt and a tie around his neck because he doesn't know how to tie a tie and some glasses. I'm assuming he doesn't know how to tie a tie, but yeah. He was just better off posting on X.
Situation or other stuff that she actually pointed out that he did, it wasn't much refuting. It was just accepting that he did do that and admitting that he just will talk and flirt with anything that's walking around, which genuinely does nothing for him. But at the same time, obviously is weird, but people already think the Shay Frost is weird as it is and already think he's freaky, so it's probably not changing anybody's real opinion about him. But what might change some opinions about Gigi is when he began to talk about her relationship with Brooklyn Frost, making claims that Gigi does not actually care about Brooklyn. It was basically using her, or even claim that she was trying to be her, and that's why they are now distant.
Brooklyn, Gigi is not your friend. She called you all that whatever, but she hadn't talked to you since then. Since talking to Kai, breaking up and dealing with Kai, you never got a call. You never got anything. Gigi told Brooklyn.
I'm sorry, I have to skip ahead, dude. I just have to skip ahead. Like, it's just hard to take this serious.
Understand, she not only wasn't with Kai just for the money, these people
like,
around.
I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I'm typically a really nice guy if you've met me, but dude, I said this several times, and I'm gonna say it again. It's hard to take those clips seriously when he's wearing a dress shirt and a tie around his neck because he probably doesn't know how to tie a tie, and some glasses, and just write several things on paper and show it to your audience. Like, just basically trying to entertain his audience more than just defending himself.
Are actually worse than she is. Having somebody accuse you of already being bad to the other people around you who are literally on the same level as you is not a good thing in any way, shape, or form. People already had issues with Gigi and her attitude and the things that she had done when being present on Brooklyn Frost stream, like when she was over here correcting or talking bad to a bartender about a cocktail that she got that people had a big issue with.
So I'm actually a bartender. This doesn't taste like a normal lychee martini.
What's your lychee martini taste like?
Not this, sir.
What kind of like?
What do you mean? It has like.
Wait, what? What is this?
Bartender present on Brooklyn Frost stream, like when she was over here correcting or talking bad to a bartender about a cocktail that she got that people had a big issue with.
So I'm actually a bartender. This doesn't taste like a normal lychee martini.
What's your lychee martini taste like?
Not this, sir.
What kind of like?
What do you mean? It has like.
So I want
it has like a flavor, a taste. This just tastes like alcohol and lychee.
It's a lychee and.
Okay, why not just ask for a different drink? Ask for some water or something instead of just explaining to the waiter that this doesn't taste like the drinks that you normally make when you were a bartender.
Alcohol, basically, and then
You don't have no simple syrup, no sweet and sour.
We don't put lychee martini. We never put sweet and sour.
Okay, what you put?
We put lychee liqueur, lychee fruit, lychee juice, and vodka. That's it.
That's why it tastes like that.
So people already had a bad taste in their mouth about how Gigi treats customer service people, at least, and it's not surprising to see.
I don't know, dude. I'm trying not to sound. Basically, like, I'm trying to watch what I say here. But why... Like, what did Kai see in that woman? Like, it sounds kind of messed up to say, but what did Kai see in her?
She might treat people around her in the same way, basically demeaning them and feeling like she is better than them or has the authority to talk to them in certain ways that a lot of people wouldn't feel was actually appropriate. And
that was just so unnecessary, just to talk to the waiter like that. Like, you know, it was so unnecessary. Like, if you didn't like the drink, just ask for a different drink.
Frost bringing this to the table is a technical third-party source, but if he was there during these conversations or present, he does have the authority to talk about these things and can present it to the internet regardless if other people don't like it or not. What makes it even worse is this isn't the only instance in which Deshae actually heard Gigi talking bad about somebody and disrespecting them in ways that he wouldn't find appropriate. In Gigi's video, she presented evidence saying that Deshae, when talking about her and Kai getting together, was basically urging him not to, and didn't really go into too much detail as to why. But Deshae actually decided to shine a light and explain why he decided to do that.
Around 4th of July, July 3rd, around that in 2024. When they were first talking, whatever, they're figuring out what he wanted to do. I think he asked me what I knew about her. I told him, or I was called him and told her. He's like, yo, like, what you know? I told her what I know, bro, from a close source, that this girl, she literally was not with you, bro. She was not with you at the jump. She was not with you at the jump, bro. She was saying, oh, like, Kai lucky he got money, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you're not her type. Laughing in the back of my mama's car. Saying, oh, Kai lucky he got money. He lucky he got money. Boom, he not my type. Ooh, woo. Why the fuck you saying that about somebody? Oh, I'm gonna play my cards right. How you gonna play your cards right? You got all jokers.
In Gigi's video, when she stated that Deshae Frost said for Kai to not get with her, she made it seem like Deshae gave that information impromptu or just gave it to Kai for no real reason in a way to seem like he was jealous or that he wanted to be with her instead of Kai. When in all reality, Deshae is trying to say that actually wasn't the case. Kai asked him and approached him with this information. He just gave him what he knew, which was just side combos that happened, specifically apparently even in his mom's car, about her intentions and her trying to use Kai in various ways and even downplaying him as a person, basically saying that she is only there for the money and she basically is a clout chaser like a lot of people are claiming, which if is true, that is very odd behavior. And I'm surprised to see that Kai would even stay with her if that's the case, especially if Deshae is claiming that he went and told him this information. It's pretty bizarre in my opinion. Honestly, pretty sad if he did know this and the situation played out as it is right now. To make this apparent bad situation worse, it wasn't just Deshae that came out and spoke about these things. Apparently even DJ Academics want to come and bring to light certain things that were talked about, specifically from Bree, Kai's assistant, who had brought receipts of not only text messages but also a clip of Gigi apparently making up a fake story to tell Kai with the guy that she was cheating with. And he wanted to bring some light into who this person was and why Kai might feel so disrespected that she is cheating with him in specific.
Yo, stop bringing up young boy. Let's talk real. Y'all about to hear the audio up? It's Lil Baby's disposer. She not even talking to Lil Baby. What we doing? I see why Kai can't see it the same no more. Wait, you're cheating on me? Not even with Lil Baby? So I want to read this again. We got to make this make sense. She said, Kai found out you were talking to another boy. This is not Kentrell. This is not who y'all thinking. This is not young boy. This is Little Baby flag holder, sweat wiper. This is like somebody that's just being the mix. Facts. She's cheating on him with the making $25,000 a year. That hurts.
When it comes to Gigi allegedly cheating with the proof that Bree
cheating on him with a guy that's making $25,000 a year.
Being a video along with screenshots from text messages, Academics wanted to clear up some of that information and apparently bring to rest that it is not Kentrell, NBA Youngboy, the person that a lot of people thought she was actually cheating with and what the original rumors came out to be, but it was actually just somebody associated apparently with like Lil Baby or associated with some sort of rapper. And he understands why Kai would be so upset about that and so livid. While he's not giving any real insight on who the actual person is, how they found this person, and just talking about the scenario, understanding why Kai would be upset, it really goes into detail about why he knows for a fact fact it is not NBA Youngboy, because he apparently even had a phone call with him saying that he thinks Kai's team is literally trying to plant this on him because of how uninvolved he actually is and how he tried to talk it out with him and it didn't end up working out.
Youngboy called me on it. Straight up. Thinking I gave the sanitized version. Youngboy was super. He was not this. He literally said to me he thinks Kai's team planted this. Facts. Because remember I told you I reached out to Youngboy because I was like, I didn't want Youngboy to say I said it. He said, Ak, I know you ain't said this. So I tried to talk to him. I want to hear me out. I think his team planted this whole story.
Ak having conversations with NBA Youngboy personally is why he is emphasizing so much that it cannot be Youngboy that Gigi allegedly cheated with, and the people that possibly could be might be little babies, whatever, or this person associated with this rapper, this streamer, or that person. And it even gets a little bit deeper to apparently Youngboy thinking that Kai's whole team is trying to plant this weird image on him, which is getting far from the realm of the situation we're talking about, but insane in itself. But speaking still on the situation, with the responses of the Shea Frost, along with a bit of academics insight, I can just tell that this is going to spiral into worse territory the more and more people that pile on and add on to this. Other people like Rakai did say something and speak on it, but it wasn't much of anything outside of just calling Gigi to shut up and not speak because she doesn't know what she's actually talking about. And I could just tell it's going to be a lot more he said, she said, because the only people that actually shown any real receipts are Brianna when she posted those screenshots of those text messages along with that video, and Gigi when she showed the screenshots of the actual text messages that Dez has sent her. And it's really nothing else outside of that. It's just people going back and forth with things that allegedly happened. It's a pretty sad situation that, again, didn't need to happen because no one was really thinking about Gigi and Kai's relationship at all. People had already moved on so quick that they were just clowning Kai again for going out and worrying about fashion. And then she brought all of this back to light. And it seems like it's just going to spiral more and more the more people add on to it. But I'm definitely here for it and going to report on it if more happens. And at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do it will be the comment section down below, because the video is unfortunately over.
Oh, man. Sorry about that. Yeah, massive news for the unemployed. I was in my cheating era is a crazy thing to admit. All right. All right, we done with the fatherless streamer drama. Yeah, we done with all that. Well, it's not that ghetto, but I'm just saying. I was about to say like we're doing that ghetto drama, but it's not that ghetto. But Indiana fan trolls Miami national championship, man. New Snart video, man. Let's go.
I woke up, I told her, give me a massage, a couple of phones parked in the garage. I'm driving a Lambo, young man in the
Bob's insecure. Imagine paying to try to look good. Nice surgery, buddy. You look like Kim Kardashian. All right, chat, obviously, you can tell we are in Miami, Florida. College football playoff national championship game tonight. So you guys know we had to pull up. Usually, I do not pull up to the championship games because, you know, it's 50-50 split between the fans, not real fans, family, blah, blah, blah. I hate neutral territory games. However, it fell on Miami's home turf. This game is in Miami, Florida. Miami is in the national championship game. So I had to come here as an Indiana fan to cause some problems. I'm kind of hoping Miami wins today because for those of you who don't know, Indiana did ban us from their campus. I hate them for that, just like BYU.
What, he's banned from the Indiana campus? That's tough.
There's 2 campuses that I'm banned from. 1 I've never stepped on, 2 I've stepped on. But however, I've never done anything actually wrong, just got banned for no reason. So right here today with the sole mission
okay, so there's like, there could be dudes, this may sound stupid, but I'm gonna say it anyway. There could be absolute weirdos on that campus, like doing some weird stuff, but Snarp doing a little rage baiting and trolling. And he's the one that gets banned from the campus. When if you okay, that was stupid. What I said was kind of stupid, but I'll say this. like if you look at the videos, the videos in the past when he was with Curve, right? And I remember watching that video. He went to Tennessee to troll some Tennessee fans. He was wearing a Oklahoma gear, like Oklahoma merch. And obviously, you know, Snarp and Curve, you know, doing their job, you know, rage baiting. You know, they were saying some stuff as usual. And older Tennessee fans, by the way, were actually getting pissed off by their words. But the cops got mad at Snarp and Curve instead of the older guy that got rage baited and tried to assault them. Makes no sense.
It's going to be crazy. There's a lot of people pulling up. Security's OD here because the president's pulling up, all that. So it's going to be a hard one, but it's not going to be impossible. So we're going to go out. We're going to go get our footage, and yeah, let's just see what we get into. Rank number 10. Rank number 10, by the way.
Rank number 10, and we're going to be
rank number 10.
We're going to be number 1.
Rank number 10, by the way.
We're going to be number 1.
Come up. Tell them. They're going to fall.
Hey, they stop.
Man, imagine going to college in Miami, going to school in Miami, just going to college in beautiful Miami. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Hey, down, throw the use down, throw the use down, throw the use down. Number one. Wait, yeah, throw the use down. Why do you got both on, bro?
Why is he wearing a Miami?
No, stop. We don't want this stop.
Oh, no,
on there. We don't want that
no,
thought.
Get out of here. Just get out. Go on somewhere. Like, just get them out of there. Probably some OF models as well.
On here. I don't want that thought. I don't want no thought on here, bro. Get these thoughts out of here, bro.
Why is she saying that while she's trying to twerk in front of the camera?
The girls out here are all dressed like straight thoughts. They have no morals. They're all disgusting, so they're getting ripped hard today. Use down, throw them down, throw them down. Wait, are you going to the swimming pool? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Ask him.
Yeah, you guys are losing after today.
Yeah, we'll take 8 points. We'll kill you for 8 points.
You're not killing buddy. It's crazy because the average Indiana fan looks way more classy than the average Miami fan. Nah, really. You guys actually think you're winning today?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
38-0.
Carson Beck is dropping 10%.
You guys have barely beat every team you've played in the playoff this far.
We made it here, though, right?
Barely.
But
yeah, we made it here with ease. We made it here with ease. You guys barely made it.
Y'all play basketball.
Barely made it. Yeah, we have every sport at our school.
8 and 5 Indiana players.
Yeah, right now.
Mendoza. It's Mendoza.
Give him a chance. What?
2.
Yeah, I think we got him.
Nah, I think it's more of a joke that you know multiple players on your team.
Why is that joke? How?
Because, like, you're watching grown men play football and you're memorizing their names.
All right, what's your favorite football team?
Ohio State.
So name 5 players on Ohio State.
I can't.
Yeah, we beat Ohio State.
I can't name players on any team because it's a waste of my time.
I like that. It's respect.
Yo, you good, bro?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You look lost.
I am, bro, because I don't have my phone, and like I just.
Looks like you lost your shirt too.
I'm in the middle row. Nah, yo, I was about to black out, and like I just started pouring water on myself.
Well, be safe, bro.
Loser! Red is dead, dog. Red is dead.
We're ranked number 1. You guys are ranked 10.
It's okay though, but y'all never seen a defense like us.
You guys have.
You be rage baiting.
Nah, your quarterback's seen defense because he's 30.
I mean, like every video, bro. How many teams you gonna root for? You gotta pick one at one point.
What do they feed you down here?
What's up, my brother?
How's it going?
You YouTuber, right?
Let's move out of the road real quick. What do they feed you down here? Straight sugar?
Teach me how to dance. Teach me how to dance. Hey.
What?
Oh!
It's mine now.
Where's their parents? Where's their parents?
How about you give me that back?
I was kidding.
Yeah.
This guy's a... Why is that guy so salty?
I miss you, bro.
I missed you more. I missed you more. Wore that boof DHK Indiana t-shirt.
Yo, not even that good either. Nigga, it's just Adidas.
It's Adidas. It's legit. It's authentic.
It's Adidas.
It's got patches.
It's Adidas. It's authentic. It got patches.
That's not even the right color red.
Bro. Okay, you're right. Indiana, nigga.
You!
Indiana.
You! It's all about
Yeah, you suck. You suck.
Damn, it's bigger than you!
Fatherless activities. Fatherless activities.
Fatherless activities. I mean, there's nothing wrong with talking about a little smack, you know, talking trash, but why say all that?
You are disgusting. You are disgusting.
Fatherless activity.
Yeah, because you're not smart enough to get in there.
You don't know what I applied to.
You did not get into Miami.
I got into.
Could you even afford to go there? Could you even afford to go there?
Yes, I can. It's called medical reasons that I couldn't go.
Yeah, that's a dumb excuse if you ask me.
And you couldn't even afford to go to U Miami.
My daddy has a lot of money.
Oh, so does my daddy, because I got 3 daddies. I got sugar daddies. So suck my.
Yeah, you don't have a real father, clearly.
I do have a real daddy.
If I was your dad, I would leave you too.
My dad left, but he came back with the milk. Thank you very much. So he didn't leave me, but I got 3 sugar daddies in my phone.
He should leave you now.
Okay, if he wants to leave, he can leave me.
That's gotta be cap. There's just no way she has three sugar daddies in her contacts. No way.
I have no morals.
You don't know that.
If you have 3 sugar daddies and you're running around saying suck my
Look at the game.
yo, pipe down, low bro.
Pipe down.
Yeah,
pipe down.
Literally. You don't know. Who cares? You don't know.
Have you ever heard of sunscreen?
You don't know morals. You're in my town, so get the out. Thank you very much.
Does anybody know you here? Does anybody know you here?
Everybody knows me here. Go back home.
Your town.
Don't cry
Your
because
town.
you're gonna lose.
Your town. No, you're too close for me. Please do not get that close.
Back up. Back the up.
I would rather not be close to you.
Back the up. So why aren't you leaving and get out of Miami?
You're the one standing here. You came up to me, yapping some bull.
I didn't come up to you. Y'all can get a pick because he's being a. You got that. Go.
No.
Go.
I don't listen to you.
So you just want to hang out with me? Get
No,
away.
I want you to get the away from me.
And I'm not going to listen to you because I don't listen to guys.
Clearly you do if you have 3 sugar daddies paying you to do.
Guys, yep. That's how you know she has no father figure. Fatherless activity.
What they say?
They don't pay me to do what I say.
How does it make you
Monthly.
feel that you have a sugar daddy?
My dad knows. And I give him the money.
So what's the point in doing it? Your dad's a brokey?
Huh?
Your dad's a brokey?
No.
Then why do you need to do it?
Because why not take people's money?
Why not get a job or do something better with your life?
Thank you very much.
5 jobs, 3
5
sugar
jobs.
daddies, and you still
Cap.
look broke as
5 jobs, 3 sugar daddies, 4.0 GPA, 2 internships. No. So suck my because I'm on top right now.
I'll keep lying if you want to lie. I have 4 Bugattis, 3 mansions, 2 private jets.
Who said I was lying?
Like what?
Who said I was lying?
Why would you need 5 jobs and 3 sugar daddies?
5 jobs because I like to keep myself entertained. 3 sugar daddies because they got nothing else to do.
How can you have 5 jobs? That doesn't make any sense. How can you have 5 jobs in one day? That makes 0 sense. Yeah, she is lying. Clearly.
Clearly you're bored. Clearly you're bored.
If they're bored, then they'll pay me their money, and then I have 2 internships.
Yeah, so you pay money to suck. So you're making yourself an object.
Who says I suck their?
What else would they pay for? Clearly you're not enjoyable to be around, so why would they pay you to hang out?
They haven't hung out with me. They pay for something else. Thank you very much.
What do they pay for?
You don't want to know. Thank you very much.
You don't want everyone else to know.
No.
Tell everyone. Everyone's listening.
They pay for my feet.
Your feet?
My feet.
Your feet.
That makes $1,000 a week.
Yeah, because your face is too ugly and your body's too flat, so you gotta show your feet.
So I show my feet because I make money.
Yeah,
So she's a OF girl or what?
Because that's the only thing you could have that's attractive, clearly.
But if I'm making money, that doesn't mean anything. If I'm chopped, oh well, put a bag over my head. But I have feet.
Yeah, we need a bag. He tried to, and you took it off.
Okay, and?
Put it back over your
He
head.
couldn't even hold it. He
He couldn't even handle it.
No, your boyfriend, wherever he went, ripped it up.
Whoa! Whoa, okay. Why is she putting her hands on other people? Why do that? RKO!
He couldn't even hold me down if he wanted to. So
Yeah, she deserved that RKO.
But I got my life set. I have my
life set.
tuition paid.
Okay.
I'm spending no dime because the dimes I'm spending are mine.
Well, that's spending a dime. You have to feel so bad about yourself every day.
How?
To sell your body to a man and make
Instead of
yourself
selling
an
my
object?
Because this is my body.
Are your feet a part of your body?
But it's
Yes.
feet. They don't they don't know what I look like.
Yeah, clearly they don't know what you look like if they're paying you.
Exactly.
Holy sh**.
And if I was a girl, I would not want to pay for any of that because the looking at.
Yeah, because-
Babe,
let's go. You stop.
It's
Babe,
all
let's
about
go.
the what?
Let's go, babe.
It's
Come
all
on.
about the you. Suck my eat it.
I would never do that.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, now we're the same height. Now we're the same height.
Wrong.
How's it going, dog? Nice. Doing good, doing good.
Oh, Jack.
Jack's just Oromogan. You guys can't read? What is this? What is this outfit? Oh, you're small, bro. Small, bro. You don't gotta touch me, dog. Don't touch, don't touch. What would I be scared of? Your arms are small as f***. There's nothing to be scared of, bro. I don't give a Dude, it is crazy. The love for it plus alcohol just makes them go crazy. Like, they get insane. Especially,
Man, this dude, he really needs to chill out, dude. He just, I'm telling you, man, I could see this dude getting knocked out one day. Jack. This dude, like, he's literally one of the most hated streamers on the planet. Like, he really needs to chill. Because I think somebody's gonna, I know he's got security guards, you know, big security guards like this guy, but I could see him getting knocked out one day.
all these kids that are drinking, like,
Collab with Clev.
I hate Clev.
You hate Clev?
Wait, why you
I hate Clev. I just hate him.
What about him makes you hate him?
The way he talks is really
He's a
like,
loser, am I right?
He is. Dude, you still want attention?
He took my for OnlyFans.
I thought you were like strong and cool and
I got my
you only talk when they're backing you up. That's the problem. You're only acting tough because you have 5 dudes behind you.
All right, quick airport check-in, flight's boarding soon. My gate changed, my phone's at 12%, and my bank just sent me an email saying we need to talk soon because somehow airport food is more expensive than rent. This is why I use Clover. Clover is an earned wage access app that lets
We do not care.
Excuse me, Clav, what's it like to be insecure? Like, how does it feel to be insecure?
It's pretty good, I guess.
Oh, man, I seen a couple of his clips. Oh, this dude's just been, he's been doing some wild stuff lately. I'm not going to get into it, but dude, oh my goodness. He needs to chill. He needs to chill out.
It feels good? I imagine you spend a lot of money to look good.
Decent amount, yeah.
I mean, you are like really rich and so like, you like mog hard and bro, like it's crazy. Like, do you have any like advice on how I could like get more insecure?
Let's go, come on, bro, fight it out.
Look in the mirror.
Look in the mirror? Well, I'm comfortable with how I look. That's the thing.
Maybe look without the glasses.
Take off the glasses?
Look without the glasses.
Do what? What should I do?
Just look without the glasses next time.
Look without the glasses? It was a pleasure to meet you, man. Clav's insecure! Clav's insecure! Imagine paying to try to look good. Nice surgery, buddy. You look like Kim Kardashian. Bro has more plastic surgery than Michael Jackson. Does anybody know me? No. I'm a D1 jester, buddy. Nice flashlight. You said what, Clav? Deep breath. All right. Yeah. Some scientifical terms. You study a lot. You study a lot.
Have a drink, have a good time. We're all out, you know?
Okay, Michael Jackson. Okay. Hey, nice flashlight. It works. I can still see through it.
Who's tougher, sniper?
I thought he has the best security. I thought he has the best security.
We can be in the vlog though?
Yeah.
All right, slurp.
I can't deny a drink. That's the rule. Cheers. Clavicular's a.
Who's that?
Clav?
Who's Clav?
You ever
Oh, the
seen
look
Clav?
actor.
Yeah.
Wait, what did he do to you?
And I pressed him and he out.
Why'd you press him?
Because he's a.
If he egoed you, he egoed us.
The difference between me and Clav is he hides behind security.
Fine, no one wants me here. Hey, do y'all want me here?
Yeah! He might run you over.
Oh my God, I remember. You thrown over.
Deep breaths, Clav, deep breaths.
Oh,
He's taking deep breaths.
Oh, he's trying so hard not to lose it.
This is what he did before he ran them over.
Clav, say the N-word, I want to hear it.
Say it, say it, say it, say it. Watch out, he has a flashlight. Oh yeah?
God is.
The mayor of Miami posted how the club should not let him in because he played the Kanye Hail Hitler song and they were all saluting Hitler. Wow, yeah.
I can't stand for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He deserves it. I think we run it back for a third time. Anyone know where this is at?
Is this spiking your cortisol?
Even the security's shaking. Yo, Joe, he's on meth. He might crash out.
Come on, bro. Kick rocks. Let's go.
Dude, you're acting like a jester on the clavicular stream. You're acting like a jester.
Yo, are you the guy that goes around acting?
No, no one knows me. No one knows me.
What's your story, bro? Let me get in.
He thinks we're following him.
Yo, guys, let's follow him. Charge! Oh wait, they're running.
He's like smarter than the videos, bro. The videos like tough. Here he's like kind of smart.
I'm tough.
I tripping or not?
I mean, he's smaller than me, so he can't say.
I really am though.
Yeah, but he was still
How you gonna come to Miami where the Indiana just bro?
The winning team?
They ain't gonna win, bro.
You see the scoreboard?
You can do that anywhere else, not in Miami, not in the 305. You can't wear that in the 305.
You own the 305?
Yeah, no, you just can't, bro. 305 is a different type of style. You can't do that here. It's like asking for problems.
Problems? What problems?
A lot of problems.
Clearly there's no problems here.
No, a lot of problems.
Noodle arm over here, back at it again. I don't. I appreciate it though. I have hide strips. You want a hide strip? A hide strip? You want one? Nicotine?
I'm down. I'll try it.
It's like a Zen, but it melts faster.
How do I open it? I've never tried it, bro.
It just pulls open from the corner. You just open it, boom, take that, put it on your tongue.
And what does it do?
It's like a Zen.
Hey, can you move that?
Oh, it's on me. It's on me. It's good.
Can you turn the
No, it's on me. It's on me.
You can't film me.
Yeah, he can. It's
No, it's a third-degree felony.
All right, then move. Then move.
No,
Then
you
move.
Get the camera out of here.
Bro, if you have a problem, get the out of it.
You snarp?
Nice to meet you, man.
Yo, what the?
Nice to meet you.
I'll be watching all of your videos.
Thank you.
Fire,
I appreciate that, bro. Thank
I
you.
like the new haircut too.
Oh, thank you, bro.
He's good looks, Maxie. He's good looks, Maxie.
We won! We won! We just beat you guys. We just won. Are you okay?
No, I'm fine.
Why were you
Fuck you.
No, it's used down. It's used down. You guys lost. Put it down. Put it down. Yeah, that's not hard. That's why I wasn't scared. How's it going, Doug?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, it sucks. Well, it doesn't suck, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I was rooting for Miami. I was in the national championship. I did say it on TikTok that I was rooting for Miami to win, but I'm not upset that they lost. You know, just watching Indiana win the Natty, that just shows that with the right players, good recruiting in the transfer portal, and good coaching, anybody can win the Natty. You don't have to be Ohio State, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, or what other big school? I know Miami hasn't won it in a while, but I'll still say Miami. Or I know they're mid now, but Clemson. Or what other big schools? I mean, I can go on and on, but you get the point. You don't have to be a big school to win. Anybody, any school can win the Natty. And that made me believe that my South Carolina Gamecocks can win the Natty one day.
Yeah.
Jesus loves you.
You too, brother. Yeah, you too.
I love that you
He
know.
loves you too, bro.
Yo, Jesus loves all of you. Give your life to him,
that's
bro,
right.
And he's gonna make it so much.
I watch a bunch of your
Hey, man, brother.
Who's yours? Who's yours? Who's yours? Let's go.
Winning team.
You won this time.
We win every time against you guys. You guys are trash at football.
All I gotta say about that is that Miami always wins, bro.
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I know, but Miami as a city.
Do you know anything
wins.
about sports?
Always wins.
Do you know
Miami
anything about
always wins.
sports?
Yeah, you can like just looking at him. Yeah, you can tell he doesn't watch football that much. Yeah, I don't think he's a football guy.
What?
Congratulations.
You'd probably try to me, but I would have you.
No. I'm good. Thanks, though.
Who's your daddy?
I don't know. My father.
Who's your daddy?
Indiana, I guess. My father.
Who's your daddy?
Wait, hold on. Let me go back a little bit.
I don't know.
Okay, this chick's yeah, she doesn't look bad. Yeah, she looks good. I'm not gonna lie.
My father.
Who's your daddy?
Indiana, I guess.
She's got nice hair.
At least you're a good sport.
Don't drink beer.
Oh, yeah. What? Yo, what? I know you're not talking to me like that.
I was talking to you.
What were you saying, though?
I was talking to your boy.
What were you saying to my boy, though?
And why is he wearing basketball shorts?
So why are you talking to him like that?
Because he wasn't answering my question.
So now you're salty and you're going to call him that, or no?
Salty. Hey, F word. Not a big deal.
So why are you... He said it.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I was around to get attention.
Oh, he took his glasses.
No, do not fight.
We don't have to fight. We don't have to
I'm not fighting
Do
him.
not fight.
I never said I was going to fight him.
Hey, it's just between me and
Do
him.
not fight him.
I never said I was going to.
They can argue in the mean.
Do not fight him.
Bro, what is wrong with
He
these people?
called you the F word.
Me?
For wearing basketball shorts.
Wait,
Yo, what's up? What's your name? You got a name? What's your name?
Bro, see, he did the
Bro,
same shit to me.
I'm
He's like
trying
a
to
rapper.
ask him. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Ronnie? Why does he gotta say your name? You say it.
Ian, bro. What the
You're talking now still, Ian?
Talk when I want to talk.
Okay, I just asked your name. I was trying to be
He's just
nice.
chilling, eating Cheetos.
Dude, you need help securing the premises? I got you.
Hey, everyone on this lot, get the out. We got this guy right here. Clear the
Ronnie, not this guy. It's Ronnie.
Ronnie?
It's Ronnie, and he's eating Cheeto Puffs.
Everyone
And he's
back up.
eating Cheeto Puffs. Back up.
We got Ronnie on scene.
Yo, let me get a picture with you.
You don't even know who the he is. Well, chat, this video is kind of hectic. Don't know what you guys think about it. So comment below, give us some constructive criticism, give us some feedback. We had a great time in Miami, as you can tell. Some of us are burnt out, but it's not stopping us because we're at the airport right now. Fly to Denver, I think it's Thursday, and the game's on Sunday, so we'll have a few more days.
Oh, he went to the AFC Championship game? Okay, so I'm assuming he's going to be a pretend to, excuse me, I'm sorry. So I'm assuming that he's going to pretend to be a Patriots fan in Denver. That's what I'm assuming.
Some bull before we actually have to troll. As always, I thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Please like the video if you made it this far. Comment airport if you made it this far. Make sure you guys watch the videos all the way through, share them with friends. It really does help us. YouTube tracks all those metrics and it does help the video perform better. So please do those things. None of it is possible without you guys trying to hit 1 million subscribers as soon as possible. So please help us. None of this is possible without any of the boys. Most importantly, none of it is possible without God. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week.
Snore, we're going up.
All right, man. Snarp, one of the best YouTubers in the game. How are you going to support Jack Doherty but glaze him but hate on Clav? You're still weird being friends with Jack, buddy. I mean, for as weird as Clav is, he didn't overreact. He didn't put Snarp down, and he made the reach. He made Snarp look like an a-hole. Yeah, he does seem weird, but he seemed kind of chill at the same time. You can't call the girl out for having no morals when you act all fake nice with a piece of human garbage like Jack Doherty. Massive L, but anything for money and fame, I guess. Man. Snarp getting hate? Snarp getting hate for being nice to Jack Doherty? Okay, so it's 12:10. I might end it soon, but my sister, she's still up. She's still, up playing video games with her friends. And she'll text me when she's ready to go to bed, but I will wait to react to I'll react to the new Duke Dennis video and this Mike Tomlin video probably tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure I'll stream early tomorrow because I'm gonna be off of work tomorrow because there's just no way with this weather going on, with this snow on the roads and everything. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to work tomorrow. It's supposed to be like 14 degrees tomorrow. That's the lowest. So, no way I'm going to work tomorrow. No way. And probably for the next couple of days. Alright. Should get back on WWE. Maybe do a little bit of showcase mode. I heard WWE 2K26 is available for pre-order, and they're going back with the Attitude Era thing, which they did do before. Well, actually, THQ did it before. They did the whole Attitude Era mode, but that was like over 10 years ago. Still have no views. Posted one TikTok 3 hours ago, 0 views. And another one 2 hours ago, no views. Like, I mean, it's not all about views with me, for me, but I do want to make a living, Well, actually, I won't. I heard TikTokers don't make that much money. Well, most of them. But I'm saying, like, I want to, have some viewers that will watch my TikToks and then come over and, watch my streams. Like, this is literally my dream job. I have fun doing this. This is fun. But anyways, Just gotta keep grinding. That's what I have to do. Okay, I'm on the Peter Mayava.
In a family of elite
match.
combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principles behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would...
All right, well, let's get to the match.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is...
Now let's skip all this. Wait, why is it the normal Raw arena? Why is it the modern Raw arena? Why does it look like that? Why is it not old looking? If you know what I mean. Why is it not the classic one? But whatever, man. Let's go ahead and
taking out George, the Animal Steel, in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history.
Okay, what do I have to do? Successfully attack, grapple, dive at your opponent to fill the damage meter. End your combo with circle, grab combos. Check out the combo screen to see them all. Okay.
Between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them. George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense,
dude, I'm getting
not
destroyed.
Sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the Animal will throw at him, even inside a cage. He goes for the quick pin attempt.
And that was only a one. A little too soon for that cover to be effective, but he is making a statement by going for it at this point. He wastes no time dodging the attack.
Stops that offense from connecting.
He's pushing back now.
This might be the moment he was waiting for. His comeback could start here.
The Animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the Animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier. Oh, Maivia's prepared all right.
The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon. Boom! Vicious headbutt.
The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The animal has no idea what to make of Maivia. Oh, man.
And starting to climb up the side of the cage.
I don't want to escape.
Soaring.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature. But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
There we go.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steele. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steele makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
How to get down?
Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip are key. Ow! Cover. Could this be it?
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Not yet. Uh-oh.
Reverse.
Stops the attack with a hit to the gut. Riding up the chest. Tremendous pressure on the head and neck. Ooh. Oh, my gosh. Measured up nicely. Fist drop. Ooh.
Caleb really damaged his head.
Very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime. Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive.
Peter Maivia has something brewing.
Backbreaker, and George is laid out.
Let's go.
Oof.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the animal out here. Ooh.
We got him now. We got him.
George with great awareness.
Okay, never mind.
George the Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination.
Okay, what now? Press R right trigger and square from the proper position to perform a signature.
Guys, he's a true
brawler. And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal. But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
He finally made it to the top of the steel cage. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Every second he wastes up there is crucial time lost. He's heading out, but clearly gassed now.
Just needs both feet to hit the floor and win the match.
All right, it's too late now.
Be careful. Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up. Wow, Steele with a big win over Peter Maivia.
Here is your winner,
Rematch, run it back, run it back.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is,
I pressed the wrong button.
He's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anawahi family. In fact, Peter's considered considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan. When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
Stay down.
Ooh! Oh, that hurt. Ooh! He's able to slip away from that. Oh, clothesline! Ooh! Over the top rope. Oh, this is vicious. Peter Maivia, very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo. And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
Ooh! Let's go. Yeah, we're beating him up now.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Look at Maivia going to work on the animal.
The High Chief has all the answers right now.
It's gotta hurt your head.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter
Stay
Maivia
down.
before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia's prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey.
Take on!
Boom! Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
Dodges away.
No!
Can he do it here? Gets the shoulder up and one.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Oh, man.
Big impact.
The animal may be wounded prey at this point.
The High Chief closing in on a successful hunt.
Cover.
This could be all over.
Oh, that's it.
Chief defeats the animal.
I'm surprised he didn't kick out.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced
Probably
off,
because I
it's
have it
been
on easier
eye
mode.
for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive
Yeah, forget
victory for the High Chief, Peter.
Yeah, forget the objectives, man. We got the W. Who cares?
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars.
Nia Jax.
Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning. A force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock. Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick, Nia Jax.
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is a two-time women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble
Why she have to bully our truth like that,
even
dude?
getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate. She does.
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left undeniable.
All right, let's skip. Queen of the Ring?
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving Titan.
All right, who's this?
Lyra.
I don't know who this is. I haven't watched pro wrestling.
There will be a coronation. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jack's just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax.
Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home, set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage.
Okay, so successfully dive, grab. All right, whatever.
She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves.
Big punches.
Clothesline. Well, that'll leave a mark. Oh, ouch. Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
Well, Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she may make a crucial mistake.
Size.
Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth. And Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career. Perfectly aimed strike from Nia Jax. And at this point, Nia just punishing Lyra.
This is exactly the pace the irresistible force likes.
Okay, we're working on
an insult to injury.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
Okay, what do I have to do outside the ring? Press and grab opponent, successfully attack. Oh, while opponent sits down outside the ring, you can press square slash X. Okay.
She heads out of the ring.
Needs to mind the official count.
Come on, let's go. I guess she don't want to step outside the ring.
Each woman here is on a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business.
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
And now down with a nightway.
And that took Nia down.
Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
All measured up.
Drop kick to the spine.
And she anticipated what was coming, doing some more damage right to her rib area.
She countered that into her own offense.
Spinning kick to the gut.
What? I thought I avoided that.
Good golly, Miss Mother. And Nia Jax has
I'm just going to finish her off here.
I think we're about to see it. Muscles them all the way up. Got the sit up, and there's the powerbomb.
Oh, great.
Jax on the verge here. On the apron, all the way to the outside. Boom.
Okay, I'm outside of the ring. You can press. Okay.
Nice handle.
Well, outside of the ring. Okay, I already did that.
Well-placed elbow drop. Systematic attack on that arm.
Jax is showcasing her power right here.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here. Almost used all the count there.
Why did they always reverse it?
The irresistible force could be ending this in mere moments. This could be over right here. All the way down. Powerbomb. Is it enough to put Lyra away? And she got it. Nia Jax is queen of the ring. Here is your winner and the new queen of the ring, Nia Jax.
All right, next match. Don't care about the objectives. Who cares?
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, you know, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? You know, he had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. It became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin
I
was
think
hit
I've seen
by a
this before.
car in the arena parking lot. forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship.
And Rikishi
for nearly
did it.
a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I didn't do it for me. I did it for him.
I did it for The Rock.
The Rock.
What? Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins. And he welcomed that meeting.
Oh, so we're
with
going against
open
Stone Cold
arms.
Steve Austin.
What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking.
Okay. No mercy.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now pissed off.
All right, you're not scared, so show it and take the fight to Austin. Get him out the ring. Begin the beatdown. Successfully attack, grapple. Okay.
Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi.
I hate to have to beat up Stone Cold Steve Austin, but gotta do what we gotta do.
Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred.
There's no holds
We've talked
barred?
so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that. Hey, don't come over here.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that'll stop him.
Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
And he now slides back into the ring.
All right.
Austin
and now he's flipping me off.
I don't think the censors would like the venom that's coming out of the Rattlesnake's mouth.
Yeah, that's for flipping me off.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We are fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
Ah, too early.
Executed hip toss.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be in his... Here's the pin.
Kicks out on a pinfall attempt. He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up.
Oh, don't hit me with a stunner. No. All right, reverse.
Now heading outside.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago. Uh-oh. Rikishi driver.
That's it. Austin is out.
All right, now that you've got Austin out the ring, bring him to the entrance side of the ring so everyone can see you hit him with a big, heavy combo. End your combo with X.
And I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to this.
Okay, so just do it right here?
Disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
We got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd?
All right, now send Stone Cold into the crashing barricade and to have him second guess coming back. When outside the ring near the barricade, press, grab opponent, then hold. Oh, okay, so
they want more from Stone Cold.
Put him
All that he
towards
wants to see
barricade.
Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
get up. I need you up. Oh, okay.
The barricade.
All right, brawling Austin outside the ring is a risky move, but two quick, light combos would be tougher to counter him. End your combo. Okay.
Sliding into the ring now.
Get back in here.
No fear, no intimidation.
Baseball bat. I know that'll bruise the hell out of you.
Come on. Get back in here. Get back out here, I meant to say. Come on. I guess you don't want to do it. All right, I'll come to you.
Sliding back into the ring.
Big-time clothesline. Good grief. There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Now, while facing your opponent, both standing, press X to perform a heavy attack.
And Austin's plans fail there. And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary.
Wait, now bring Austin over to his friends at the announce table and hit him with a front heavy attack to show that you're a bad man.
A pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
And walking it dry.
Uh-oh. Well-timed sweep shifts the balance.
Headed to the outside.
But for what reason? Hey, that's my water bottle.
Don't worry about that now. Just get out of the way, Saxton.
No, you know what? Stay right there, Saxton.
All right, there we go.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin.
Yes.
He just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason.
All right, so pin. All right, for The Rock, for the people, for you, make things right and defeat Stone Cold either by pinfall or submission. Get Austin out of here. Hitting him with a powerful finisher. It's a great way to finish the fight. Okay, so I gotta finish him.
To be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. And he gets set back into the ring. And Austin raising one up for the WWE Universe here.
And Rikishi evades that.
Good night, bonsai drop.
And that was just as devastating
time
as
for the
a
finisher.
sledgehammer to Austin's truck. Such thunderous impact. Scooped up, here it comes. Rikishi driver. Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
2 count.
He kicked out. No way.
What a kick out by Austin. You can never count the rattlesnake out.
And it's going to take him.
Okay, now.
And no way this goes any longer.
There's 2. Rikishi signed to bangs the rattlesnake. Damn it. This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
His arrival signaled
Umaga, man, I remember Umaga.
His
Rest in peace, Umaga.
To intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was gonna wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena.
Oh, I
You've
knew
done
it.
that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the
now
WWE
I gotta beat my favorite wrestler, man.
Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga until they weren't.
Chang Gang
Umaga
John
would see
Cena.
his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring. Showcase Umaga's cruel.
All right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably gonna outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE
That's
title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's
The following contest.
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Here we go with the WWE Championship.
All right, what do I have to do? Attack. Get Cena out of the ring into a no man's land, and so you can hurt him badly. You have 90 seconds to successfully attack, grapple, or dive your opponent. To fill the damage meter, when outside the ring, near the stairs, press circle to grab your opponent. Okay.
On the line, John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this build. Early cut. He ends the pin attempt for some reason. Oh! And let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at the same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
Taking a little tour of ringside, and I guess we're one of the pit stops.
Could really use a sense of urgency right now when it comes to getting back in the ring.
And back in. He was dangerously close to being counted out of this one.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot.
Right.
Estrada can...
Hit Cena with your hardest shots. Now work on the head and neck area of Cena.
Only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer.
Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank. A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan Bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga.
Get up. Come on, Cena, get up.
Umaga proving to be a relentless super heavyweight, determined on becoming the WWE champion tonight.
Get up.
Oh. Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do, be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. And Umaga is in control.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
Piercing.
All right, so successfully attack, grapple. All right, unleash full display of Umaga's offensive capabilities and hurt Cena any way you please.
A throat.
And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now.
Ooh! Ooh, sharp kick. Headbutt.
And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna, who's unmatched.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact? An uninterrupted surge against Cena here.
Umaga is simply overpowering.
You got to strike fast. Get Cena facing you while he stands in the corner. See the terror in your eyes. I mean, his eyes, when you unleash the big corner attack.
Cena right now.
Nice running crossbody.
Uh-oh.
And Cena finds himself on the receiving end.
We're seeing what they call a big match, John.
Yeah, the greatest of all time. John Cena, and he stopped short right there. Clothesline.
Oh, that didn't work?
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
How did I get him to stand in the corner?
Counter from Umaga. Ooh, hooked into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Uh-oh.
Turns things around with a headbutt.
Clothesline. So effective.
Oh, man, he is fired up now. Big elbow.
Umaga with a
You know what? I might as well finish this.
Staring down Cena. This'll do it. Umaga.
Solid spike.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Cena with a shoulder tap.
Oh, there goes that attempt to rally. Umaga's lining up to finish this off.
Finish him off.
Here it comes.
Samoan spike.
Are we headed towards a title change?
Kicked away with his powerful legs.
Bang.
Momentum fully secure. We can have a new champ here. Kicks out. He still has life.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Boom. Headbutt. Nothing pretty about that. Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. Uh-oh. Man, what timing on that counter.
All right, this should do it. Wait. What, that still didn't work?
Ooh.
Oh, whatever. I'll just forget about it.
Just muscling up their opponent into the gut-wrench suplex.
And that core area really getting lit up.
Umaga heading top rope.
From the top.
Diving headbutt. Oh, what a kick. Bam. Cena's looking weak in the knees. Could spell trouble.
This'll do it. Umaga. Samoan spike.
Can the champ recover from that?
And into the cover. New champion. An undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion!
New champ. Rest in peace, Umaga.
Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign is over.
An incredibly impressive showing from Umaga tonight, absolutely leveling John Cena.
Shall I play one more? I don't know. Nah, maybe tomorrow. All right, let's go. Let's go to college football. Let's play college football.
In the game.
Let's go with. Let's go to SEC. Let's go with Bama. Oh, you know what? I forgot to talk about this. Manchester United, man. They beat Arsenal today. And the only reason why I didn't react to the highlights is because I actually watched the game. It's good to see United cook Arsenal, man. Beat Man City. And now Arsenal yesterday. So shout out Manchester United, man. W Man United. Shout out Manchester United. Man, nobody plays college football? Well, it's 1:14 a.m. I guess nobody's on the game. If I can't get a matchup, then I guess I'll just end the stream. Oh, wow. We got a matchup. Okay. It's probably against somebody really good.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Got the quick pass. Still on his feet at the 45. We've seen
not a good start. Not a good start.
So dangerous after he makes the grab.
And how about that start for this offense? You know, oftentimes you see teams just trying to get into a rhythm, maybe an easy completion to get their quarterback feeling good. Not this offense. They take a shot and find an explosive play right out of the gate.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. Hard-hitting tackle.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page, and you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver breaks so the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver being on the same page.
Not expect them to run that route.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
One of the things I love about this running back, he can run a lot of different types of routes. I like the job on the angle route there, putting his foot in the ground, crossing the defender's face, and making it an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down.
RPO, oh.
Finds the tight end.
That's a touchdown.
Got enough space, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Throwing right. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Give to the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here.
Oh, that was a terrible read.
He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, that's all me.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see.
Oh, he's pausing it.
exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Punt is in the air. Wants to bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle. It's Winston. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas.
Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Out routes, dude.
Quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To the air. It's Manning. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
But he's going to go for it.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he
RPO again.
There he goes. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Longhorns line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down.
Intercepted. Go, Bray Hubbard. All the way. He's gone. He is gone.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
Ryan Ringo's not going to catch him. Touchdown.
Alabama. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. Just 1 moment here, all of a sudden the fortunes turn.
Roll Tide.
Now you flip that around and put
point splits the uprights.
Dude, what a play from Bray Hubbard.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Texas offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short.
How we gave that
the
up.
rest of the work.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the
Good
right.
play. Jeremy Bernard. Jeremy Bernard taking it all the way to the house. Touchdown.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd. And that was a lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
We get straight a few more drives like that together, man. We might as well get our pocket rally because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Oh, no. Guess what? My sister's about to go to bed, man.
The extra point here would tie the game.
Why did I start a game?
On the extra point. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Moving away from pressure. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Let's not give up anything stupid.
Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Got his man quickly. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Not good.
That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw at Simpson. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Terrible.
A low line drive and short kick. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it at the tag. Touch!
All right. Ran out of time anyways. All right, I'll be live again tomorrow. Thank you to anyone who tapped in probably nobody probably watched this stream. But anyways, I should be live again tomorrow. Have a good night.